Welcome back to another video. My name is Delonte Freeman, and this is S.M.B. Fitness. S.M.B. Fitness is not only a workout platform, but we also speak about the spirit, mind, and body. The spiritual things, and then mental things, and then body. So S.M.B. Fitness. But in today's video, I got a question for y'all. I kind of want to not change your mindset, but I do want to spark some type of question here in your brain if you are watching this. It might not feel like it, but I want to ask, are we in the last days? Are we in the last days? Some people say yes. Some people say no. Some people just don't care and don't want to know, Because if you think about it, it's kind of a scary topic to somebody who doesn't have any knowledge. Somebody who's ignorant. Somebody who's not really aware of the spiritual things. It can be scary to that person. But as believers and as people who understand God and Jesus, we understand that He's not coming back to condemn. Right? He didn't come in the first place to condemn, but He only came to save. That's why He died. That's why His main purpose was to die, so we can believe in Him now. Therefore, we can be saved from ourselves and our own sins. Because God made us a promise. The wages of sin is death. But God is so forgiving and loving and understanding, He don't want to destroy His own creation. He's going to keep on doing different things, in order for us to redeem ourselves. But there's still going to be people who choose not to believe. There's still going to be people who choose not to be saved. That's just the life we're living in. But are we living in the last days? Are we? Do you even know? Well, let me tell you my opinions and my thoughts. I think these are the last days. Now, is my generation the last generation, or will I have a long-lasting life? That's the question. But do I think that these are the last days, meaning this is the last period? Yes. You gotta think about it. In history, they had BC, they had CE, right? They got the 2000s era, they had the 90s and the roll bounce era, when all the crack came out and then all that era, and then you got this 2000s era, right? Do I think we're gonna make it to the year 3000? I don't know. But I do want to say this. See, BC, before Christ, that wasn't the last days. Those weren't the last days. But after Christ, oh yeah, everything after Christ is the last days. There will be no more of this. And what I mean by this is no more of this free world stuff, right? The people who choose to do wrong by the Lord after this period of time will no longer be. There will no longer be any of this. But the people who choose to believe, they will be saved. So I think we are in the last days. And I think God is giving us a chance, all of us. Not only you, not only me, not only them, but you. Yeah, I think God is giving us a chance to come home for real. A second chance at redemption, to believe in the one and only Son and start living like it. It said, believe in your heart and confess with your mouth. And I really think it's so simple to do. Just because in the first place I didn't want to be like everybody. I just love love, and I love genuine love. I love genuineness. And I'm realizing that the rest of the world isn't really genuine in their love, right? The rest of the world is out for self. Majority of the people feel like they're alone, right? Majority of the people just want to have quote unquote quotation fun, which means they just want to destroy themselves. It's crazy. And I truly don't think the world know what they doing. You know? Because if they did, they wouldn't be doing such a thing. You know, it's like killing yourself. And I'm pretty sure a majority of the world is scared of death. Just like I am. You know? I'm living in the world. I was a part of the people, but now I'm not of the people. If you know what I'm saying. Because if I follow any one of these humans, besides the God that came, which is not only not a human anymore, but a spirit. If I follow anybody here on earth, I'll lead myself to hell. Because we all do things. We all sin. So if I follow any one of y'all, I'll be picking up y'all sins. And, that's something I just don't want to do. See, a non-believer, or not even a non-believer, but a person who believes, but like to deny the power or, not take it as serious as I am, you're going to hate this message. You're going to hate what I'm talking about, And that's a direct indicator that you just won't make it. How do you hate obedience? How do you hate God? Because essentially you saying F his rules is like you hate him. But all God want to do is keep us from death. Do you not know sin is what's killing majority of the world? And if you don't want to talk about it, we can talk about it. I mean, like, if you don't believe, let's talk about it. What is cancer? What is diabetes? What is heart disease? Where do all these things come from, right? Come from food. Cancers come from food. Smoking, that's lung cancer. I mean, nobody's just born with a cancer. It comes from somewhere. It comes from somewhere. So if that's the case and we picking up all these different things, these different diseases, these different things that are killing us prematurely before the appointed time, if we sin, see, gluttony, that's a sin. That's food. Eating a lot of food, right? Some of these foods are unholy, unclean. Like the pig, pork, crab, lobster, shrimp, the bottle feeders. It's unholy stuff. But by eating these things, you get sick, bro. It's just the truth. Look up the number one killer in America. That'll tell you everything you need to know. It's cancer and heart disease. They go hand in hand, right there. Boom, boom, fighting. And we do it to ourselves. We can't blame a lot of this stuff on the enemy or Satan or the devil. Because majority of this stuff is self-destruction type of things. How do you not love somebody that wants to keep you alive? How do you not want to hear about sins because it's keeping you alive? How do you not want to hear about life? But a lot of people don't think of it like that. And it's weird to me. I'm not a part of this planet, man. Because I genuinely want to live. I genuinely want to live with God and love God. I just remember growing up, always being alone riding my bike. And on those days, I felt like there was somebody with me. I just couldn't pinpoint what it was. But I always was alone physically. I felt like I had everything in the world. Well, yet very little. All I had was a bike. All I had was a bike and outdoors. But it felt like I had the world. I felt free. But as I got older, starting to, mingle and seeing females like a certain image, I started creating this image. That's why you never follow the woman. Adam, Eve. Because if you follow the woman, it's going to lead you to destruction. So I'm chasing a certain image. I'm doing a certain thing. A certain few things. And it ultimately caused me spiritual death. I felt empty. I felt sad. I felt alone again. I felt like I had everything in the beginning. I never felt alone. I felt like it was something with me. I started doing these things, it was causing my spirit to die. Felt alone, sad, depressed, anxious. Moral of the story is, bro, let's go forever be God, man. And not because nobody else telling me to. Because I genuinely want to love him. Genuinely want to be with him. Genuinely want to enjoy my life. For the rest of my life. Which is eternal life. And that's the path that I choose. So, I want to end this video with a question. Are we in the last days? And if so, are you scared? Because I'm happy. I'm happy. Because I know where I'm going. I know which side I'm on. And I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired of fighting a good fight. But are you scared? Because you're scared, you know. I don't want to tell you. You know, I just want you to let you gain a better understanding, a better revelation once you figure it out. So, if you're scared, then meditate on that. Why am I scared of the last days? Why am I scared of God coming back? Meditate on those. That being said, Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. Thank you everybody for watching this video. And I'm out.